You're the dude with the bleed damage. Because that wasn't sporting. Traps. You can hear booing. Now it is Edward. I'm going to move Edward up. Oh, I'll move him up. I think here is where he's going to cast his...
Yeah.
His 15-foot cone. Oops. He won't get quite all of them, but
that's fine.
All right, he needs to make a concentration check. The DC is 15 plus double spell level. He rolls a 2.
Not good.
His concentration is... Does he have? Combat casting, he does. He's got a plus 10 to his concentration.
Damn.
Okay, his color spray then fails. Kobold stabs at his fingers. Ah, you little son of a... And just this colorful rainbow comes out of the end, but sputters and washes short of the kobolds. Mad, 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 mad! And then he is now in the square where there's a possible trap going off. 2, he sets off the trap. There's a hail of arrows trap that goes off. Everyone within 10 feet of the doorways. So basically these 5 people all have a crossbow bolt coming... There's a spray of crossbow bolts.
Well, you mean that was... Whoa!
Okay, Kobold, Edward... so Kobold. We'll do the kobolds first. Hit and hit. For 1 and 6 damage. The crowd is cheering.
Since we triggered the trap, do we get the points to kill?
No. Edward, it would be Edward, Roger, then Ugg. Edward, Roger, then Ugg. Oh, the trap. Oh, it's a plus 15, but I think it's all hits. And it would have hit. So Edward took 3 and Ugg took 4. From just a spray of crossbow bolts. Got a... The trap seems spent. You can hear something spinning and kind of clicking while it's run out of ammunition. Yep. The crowd delights at everyone, the look on everyone's face. You can actually hear someone, look at his face when that happened. Do you see that? Edward failed. Snowbeard.
Alright, Snowbeard's going to drink his mutagen.
Hey, you got some more crossbow bolts. Yeah, some of them might be littering all over the ground. I didn't think of that. Shit.
Hey! There's bolt dispenser! They can do it again!
It's done.
Where'd I put my quarter?
Snowbeard, you're just moving up?
Yeah, he drank his mutagen and moved.
Okay. Azragol. Well, he sees... I don't want to have to kill you, Snowbeard. But I will if you come down here too far.
Was that in Dwarven or?
Yep.
In Dwarven, I got you.
Now, if he means it. Kobold Sneak is in a fight for his life. He's gonna attack Edward with crazy colors coming out of his No, it does not hit an Edward with a shield spell. Ha ha ha! There's so many of them. You might want to help out. Thought you're supposed to magic them. Yells Roger. Ug's turn with a polearm.
Ug's gonna
Ugg uses Ugg magic on them.
slash at number 1, I guess.
Okay.
And we're at helpful now, aren't we?
Yep. I guess.
I think I skipped the kobolds, but that's alright.
AC 29.
They kind of ran back and they're running forward. They're skittish. They've got 5 hit points apiece, so.
There should have been a swarm happening.
Yeah, and 18 damage.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to. Maybe they don't want to.
Performance check. We love you.
Oh yeah, performance check. Everyone loves.
It does get harder and harder, but
Does not matter.
no.
Roll it anyway.
Got a 4.
Stygian soldiers, they're moving forward. The way that they can.
I don't think anybody. The kobolds are more like an environmental sort of effect than
Yeah, they did not take the... So the Stygian soldiers, after setting off the trap, have decided to move forward. They've got torches. They're trying to find their way out, as they were told that there is a way out here. And only one team can leave. And they want to be that team. Maybe they'll get some damn respect from Radimer if they're the team that wins. Sam, what are you doing?
Sam is going to move forward and maintain his total defense.
Okay. Moving from great to great, different evil eyes glaring down at you. You haven't seen any treasure yet. You're wondering where all the treasure is at that you were told about.
Shit.
Yep. The audience. Well, the audience cannot help. This stone block is opening, and so is this stone block.
The kobolds are doing this. Lucas bet on the kobolds. Yeah, I wouldn't have bet on the kobolds.
This stone block is opening, and so is this stone block. To the north, to there. Oh, I think we want to let...
back around.
This stone block is opening, and so is that one.
Yeah, it must definitely loop back around.
And I think they want to let this thing out, so another stone block on the interior is opening. Just lots of shifting and grinding of stones, and you can hear some collapsing and closing behind. Yeah. All right, now the audience throwing shit.
Yeah.
Well, that one guy with the spear goes running up to the grate and is throwing... You can see he's setting the spear again. He doesn't get to attack this round because he had to pull the spear up and then push it back into the grate, but he's hovering above Arlen. I'm gonna get you! You hear this dwarf. Then you guys are in your melee, so they're not that... not unless I get him first! And basically there is... a fire pot that's being dropped on Arlen. 16 touch attack.
Yeah.
It touches Arlen.
Okay. Oh, the fire pot explodes and only does 1 damage to his arm. Want to give me a reflex save to avoid being caught fire?
My reflex of 1? Or I think it's 0.
Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Rolling a circle.
You get a... Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, that's how it rolls. All right.
They attack people
reflex.
even when they're friend with. It's a good point.
15. You burn nothing.
All right,
You
this
burn
one lady. No, they're gonna kill the kobolds. You could hear them yelling, and there's some confusion. They're definitely attacking these 2 people because these 2 haven't done anything yet. They're still at indifferent.
Oh, we've got different crowds.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck's sakes.
you've got different people that are splitting their attention between sections of
Got 2
the.
fights.
So they are definitely throwing things. A dagger on Snowbeard. AC 17.
Hits. Oh no,
We're
it
the
doesn't.
same guys from before.
hits your armor, and then a javelin on Sam, AC 11.
No.
And then there's like rocks and other things and curses and and spitting and like garbage being dumped on you as you're running. But some people have brought like deadly things. Same things are happening to the Stygian soldiers. Let me just roll to see if any of them get hit with something like spectacular. No, one of them got hit by effectively a rock on the head. They are not attacking Azragol. He's kind of hiding.
Don't think I didn't hear you, by the way.
Kobolds. Because they didn't attack last round, I'm going to let these 4 attack twice. These little guys in the back.
Okay.
They're now flinging stones. They're flinging stones at Roger. They really didn't like Roger. Of course, they don't like Ugg, but they don't have the feats to attack him. I think it's only +1 or 2. Kobolds +3. No. So there. It's Roger's AC.
20.
He got hit by 1 rock and all of that for 0 damage.
Hey! You marked my armor!
They're like throwing rocks at him. Hey, fuck, why are you hitting me? You little fuckers are gonna get you. I'm gonna get all of you. Roger needs a new pair of boots. And you can hear other crowds cheering as kobold yipping and yapping. They're getting brave and they're moving off this end of the corridor. Roger's turn. Oh yeah, you guys can see into the corridor to the north.
There's nothing in there. Roger's going to... I think Roger's going to use one of his 11 bolts, now that there's a bunch on the floor.
Okay.
And just take out... I don't know... Kobold Sneak 1?
Yeah. He just drops the sword, levels his crossbow.
I think he's just going to use 1. He'll use the bullseye shot thing.
Okay.
Or the focus shot. What's bullseye shot?
Bullseye shot increases the chance to hit.
Okay, then what's focus shot?
Adds
That should add
into
your-
damage.
Half your, I think.
Standard action. Oh, so he will use a focus shot and a bullseye shot.
Yeah.
No, he can't.
I think they're both
Because
standards.
because they're both standards and it wasn't holding the crossbow.
Are they?
No, one's a move action, one's a standard, but he had to get the crossbow out. He doesn't have
I
a
see.
draw.
Yeah.
No, he had it in his hand. He dropped
Okay,
the sword.
so sword.
He aims and then he could fire. You can use them both. Yeah.
All right, cool. So his
Yeah,
crossbow.
right between the eyes. Smile.
So 1d20 plus 10. 1 for weapon focus is 11.
Which is
1 for point blank is 12.
kind of
Focus
anachronistic.
shot makes that 16. 16 plus crowd is 17. Deadly aim brings that back down to 15. AC 27.
AC 27 hits the kobold in the face.
1d8 plus half of his int. How smart is this man? This man is not very smart. Plus 1 for point blank, plus 4 for deadly aim. Does he have weapon specialization?
Yep.
Yes, he does. Plus 2. 11 damage from the crossbow.
That kobold sneak has 18 damage. Let me check his hit points.
I think that puts him down.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Unconscious.
18 on the check of
Yeah,
wound-
it's not enough to
wound.
push you friendly into helpful.
Helpful.
Yeah. You like that, huh? So he's got 10 bolts now.
Yep.
Barak Tarn is moving with the party above, trying to inch around. He's going to double move. Edward is going to run and attack the kobolds with his scimitar. Because he's lost his color spray.
Get the stink fruit.
Edward's scimitar is his masterwork one. So I think he's at a +6. So we want to roll +7 with the crowd favor.
AC 15.
Kobold's AC is 15 because of the crowd. Slice.
1d6 plus 5, something like that.
5, 6 with the with his arcane strike.
Dead. Max damage.
It's 1d6 plus 4. So 10 damage, which
Okay,
still
10
knocks
damage.
out a kobold.
All right, Edward's combat. He rolled a max on his damage roll.
Yep.
So knocked out an opponent, 14, and then I think, or he used a swift action for arcane strike, so he doesn't get the max damage one.
It does not appear there's a way out over here. As Snowbeard and then Azragoal.
Beards. Let's have a look, see what's around the corner.
Okay, you can
What is
see
around
that
the
there
corner?
are a bunch of movable blocks. One to the north, one to the south, and then two to the
Okay,
east.
he's gonna finish his movement. Maybe not right in front of the door.
Wow.
How about
The block
underneath one?
opens, he gets grabbed, pulled in, the block closes.
Yeah, in order for us to do voting for monsters, I would have to spill the beans as to what monsters there are, so we're a little late for that. We should have done that in the stream or something. Azragoal is going to move forward. He has no problems killing somebody else. Sam, can you see that far?
Sam has human vision, so 40 feet is how far away he can see.
You have light.
So far away he can see, so he can see up to that square.
Okay. You can hear this. And a green bolt goes flying towards you. Out of the darkness. The green bolt is trying to strike you. Touch AC of 20.
That hits my flat-footed touch AC.
These things are flat-footed. Or these things are touches, right, Mark? Or are they actual AC?
It depends on which one it is. Type in DC which one it is, and I'll let you know.
Earth.
No, it's AC.
Okay, AC 20. Flat-footed.
AC 20. Flat-footed. I think my flat-footed AC is 16. No, yeah, that hits my flat-footed AC. Is it a... Give me a second. Because I have deflect arrows. I just want to see if I can use deflect arrows if I'm flat-footed. Oh, also, is it an arrow to be deflected? Must be aware of the attack and not flat-footed. Okay, no,
Okay.
that's...
There is an acidic, earthy, kinetic blast that hits you for 14 damage.
Okay.
You saw where he was. He's no longer sneaking, but then as the blast went away, it's that dark dwarf that you were talking to earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I missed.
Oh, that how it is! You son of a bitch!
All dwarves. Hey, Sam. All dwarves.
You saw him, Snowbeard! You son of a bitch! Get out there and fight!
Ugh.
Well, I didn't see nothing.
The Snowbow Keith sneaks are down. Ugh.
Ugg is going to continue his rampage. Rampage.
Okay, so it moves up over top of these
Yeah.
the kobold bodies, and we'll attack
What
the
is going on here?
the one
he's under
beside
there, right?
Edward.
Yeah.
He lurches forward with his polearm.
25.
Splitting a kobold head open.
Just a massacre. 17.
Oh yeah, just split its head open. Crowd's cheering. You basically need to roll a nat 20 to push yourself to friendly, or to helpful.
No.
Okay. But the crowd is cheering. Sam, you can hear them cheering kind of in the distance to the south where you've left your buddies. I think something's over here. I heard something over here. Careful. All the Stygian soldiers are coming over with their torches and blades drawn.
Oh, I can see him now.
Yep. That's one of the dwarves! Get him! Get him! Yeah. Sam?
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
Sam
a bunch
is
of the
gonna-
Stygian soldiers are running the corner. This is the thing that fired the green bolt at Sam that hurt quite a lot.
Yep. Sam is going to... He'll do a single move and maintain his defense.
Okay. Sam's just being defensive. That is actually kind of smart given the audience is pelting you.
I've got an audience pelting me. I've got goddamn Caster Boy shooting green goobers of doom at me. I got Snowbeard who's going to stab me in the butthole the second I put myself in a compromised position.
Okay, audience is
do
opening.
that. He
Is
would
opening.
die, but-
The audience are like, no, no, and the audience, you can hear them opening this block. And Snowbeard hears a bunch of hissing, like little tiny hissing, like from the north, and from the south. There's a block opening, and the block opening causes this weird fungus thing to start screaming.
Nam?
And Snowbeard can also see into the room with the hissing things.
He's got a VD.
As there are 3 baby wyverns in that room.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
And then the ear-piercing scream from the screaming fungus thing that is slowly moving forward. Effectively, the fungus is sort of reacting, so it goes on the audience's turn, and I have to add a few more monsters to the initiative sheet. Bear with me here, but there are no bears. Young wyverns are medium creatures with a +6 to their initiative. We'll call them baby wyverns.
Vyverns.
They get a 13. The fungi will get, I'm just going to group all the fungi together, a 7. He's a fungi. Somebody had to make that joke. Had to.
And well, I guess you're forgiven.
Alright, they're at -1s to their initiative because that's how they roll. I rolled a 7.
Don't get attached, Jen.
Yeah, it's starting to scream, but I guess it didn't have a readied action, so it's starting to scream. You're lucky.
Okay.
The audience is also going to open up these doorways way the hell over here. Because they want another surprise to come out. And they're cheering. Oh, are they ever cheering as these poor kobolds are moving down this corridor at what is about to come out. And I think it's monster time. So that block opens up here. And which means I might as well roll the rest of the monsters.
Here's Monstry. David Letterman.
All right, we'll call one set of monsters. We won't call them by their names because they're still kind of surprised. We'll call them crawly things and loping thing.
Loper. Does he have one big arm and one little arm?
Loper's scary. So are the crawly things. The crawly things that go at a +2. The loping thing goes at a +2. Well, that's easy. It's terror time. 17 and 5.
I don't know about you, Mark, but I feel like our piece of the pie is bigger than their piece of the pie.
Yeah.
Yep, and we've got less mouths.
All right, that was the audience moving blocks. Well, now they get to throw things. I think they're done throwing things now that there's a whole bunch of craziness going on here. They're probably shielding their ears against this high pitch, like multiple kettle increasing in intensity sound coming into the screaming fungus. There's a battle about to happen, so they've stopped throwing things to the north. Maybe they throw something at Beric Tarn. He's getting a full-on fucking spear. Nope, missed. There's a spear on the ground, though. This group is still fighting kobolds, and they're loving it. And maybe because they're friendly, they didn't open up the doors to the monsters. We'll let the monsters do the work. And
Friendly if I don't have anything to touch. I'm supposed to just be like, hey guys, look at me, and then throw spears at me.
And I'm gonna populate some of the rooms with treasure, because Snowbeard can actually see into a couple of these rooms. And let me see if I can find a miniature for treasure.
I'm looking for some very specific treasure.
Yep. So there's a 50-50 chance, Snowbeard. Give me a D2 if you roll a 2. Your axe is in one of these rooms.
Nope.
Okay. Of course, he didn't know which way you were going to go, so...
No.
I have a map token. What was this called? Chest? I have treasure tokens, because they're fun. Items. Why do I have an abacus token? Weird. Crown jewel box. Treasure gold, maybe? Yeah, there we go. There's a treasure chest. Another treasure chest. So there's one treasure chest in the center. There might be another treasure chest down here in the darkness. And I'll replicate that on the other side.
Ooh. Is it floating in the middle of the rooms, like turning go slowly?
No.
Oh.
Oh, the one with the purple halo.
As soon as you touch it, magic weapon.
All right. Audience have done their thing. They've moved some bricks, and Arlen, what's your turn? What are you doing?
Well, I only got 2 things right now.
Why not have an abacus token?
Okay, Arlen. So you have 22 damage.
The-
4.
The abacus of wonders.
Let's hit Roger with
Abacus of
another.
nerddom.
So they're
Counting
friendly,
good.
and there's 2 more guys. Fuck it, Arlen's gonna. I can't even charge. I ain't do nothing. Fuck. Arlen's gonna wheel himself over here.
Get attacked by the gazebo. What?
You mean the place where you have like afternoon
Thank you.
tea after on a Sunday?
Yes.
He's got.
You see a gazebo. It's an old D&D joke. You see a gazebo, and you describe the gazebo, and his players didn't know what a gazebo was, so they attacked it.
Fire-breathing
They're all-
gazebo.
Yeah.
4 legs and shade.
It casts shadow.
Arlen's gonna take a look down here and see what's the situation.
You just see that there are 4 big blocks that are down. These 2 have been raised. There is a slightly blood-stained hallway. You can hear the distant chants of Vyvern, 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 Vyvern.
Alright. I just shakes his head like so fucked. Okay. I don't want to use the wand yet. As soon as we leave the area, he will. Well, actually, Marty, did we leave the area and go to another one? Like, where do the areas split for crowds?
What do you mean?
Because if I want to use the
There
I'll use the
are
wand.
there are grates above all these places. It's like they ripped off the roof of the dungeon and replaced it with grates and walkways.
So is this hallway? Is this complete hallway one crowd?
This hallway might be a continuation of the crowd from the beginning. You can
Okay.
hear jostling and people arguing about, hey, like, get out of the way. And
The crowd might follow you around,
Okay.
I think is the implication.
so Arlen's like considering, do I heal and turn the crowd against me?
Yeah.
The rain of shit has stopped on you guys. That like the crowd is
That's
somewhat
the thing.
somewhat friendly. I love the fact that you're thinking strategy of how much do we please the crowd and piss them off.
Yeah. Arlen does not. One's not healing yet.
Okay, so you
So
wheel
he
you
moves
wheel
in-
yourself
he
up.
moves forward and he's looking around, looking for enemies. I can't make it to the other guys.
Yep.
Just don't have enough movement.
Roger.
Oh wait, I can stab the guy in front of me.
Yeah, kobolds before Arlen. So these kobolds basically
You
move
stabbing down kobolds?
move back a little bit, and they're firing. They're firing at I forgot the kobold.
Those guys in front of me.
So Arlen is using his mace
Arlen's
to graw
using-
it down kobold.
No, not coup de grace. I moved, so I can only attack.
Oh, okay.
So still breathing. Let's try to put him down. Yay! I hit him.
Yeah,
So-
you hit him.
Arlen, dude, I think it's the first melee. No, I did melee before. D20 plus no D20. It's D6 plus 3. 1 magic, 2 strength. It's a D6, isn't it?
Light mace.
Yeah.
Yep.
9 damage.
Okay, Arlen wheels up and just brains this down kobold. They really like this. You can get you can try to please the crowd if you want. Raising your bloody mace to the crowd. Are you reveling in this?
18. I have a plus 5, I think. Yeah, plus 5. So 23.
23. The crowd now appreciates the healer. They are now helpful.
Yeah. I'm not good. I think I'm neutral. I'm neutral good.
You used
These
to
things are
used to
evil.
good.
You just raise
Used
your
to be
bloody
good.
mace with a couple scales hung off of it as you raise it up to the crowd. The crowd
I'm
cheers at this. There's a bunch
neutral
of
good.
stamping
You're a
on the ground,
You're a monster.
drumming, and people cheering.
Yeah.
The only monster in this dungeon is you.
The wheeled monster. You can hear him screeching around the hallways.
Okay, Roger's turn.
Roger's gonna 5-foot step and pick up bolts.
Okay, give me a D3. That's how many bolts that you can pick up.
He picks up a bolt.
All right. Barak Tarn. Well, there's some evil dwarf thing.
Oh, hey, man. How you doing?
He
Watch
waves
out,
his-
he shoots goobers.
All right, Barak Tarn will move right up to the goober shooting dude. He has to double move to get there. He hunches down low in dragon style. Claws out, or whatever dragon style looks like. Edward. Edward's going to charge the kobolds.
Slicey, slicey.
Yeah,
Slicey
plus 6,
McTopper.
plus 8, plus 10 with the crowd. Someone give me a roll.
It's a critical threat.
Critical threat against kobold.
Critical hit.
Critical hit against kobold.
66.
Of course. D52.
Slashy, slashy.
Critical plus 1d4 bleed in an overhand chop. Fuck!
17 damage, it dies.
Yeah, chopping the kobold's head off.
They can't love. Victory points. Come on, victory points. No victory points.
No victory point. The loping thing. Which of the
Oh, I
kobolds
see a
were,
jawbone. I see a jawbone. What
were,
is it?
were sneaking up to here. You don't know. You just hear something roaring in the distance.
Oh, it's Rancor.
Snowbeard, there's a thing beside you that's getting really, really loud, and there are a bunch of, like, they were resting, and it looks like they're all getting up, like two-legged winged creatures.
Shut up! You'll wake the babies.
Okay. You move into the room, Snowbeard, and you notice that there are all sorts of fungal things in the room.
Ah, crap.
Just looks
These
like
ones
a
have
bear.
whipping tentacles, and they're slowly moving towards you as this one's trying to scream.
Rage.
There is some treasure in the room. Like, there's a box that's sort of a little bit open. There's maybe something stuffed into the box.
It's a kitten.
It's Schrodinger's box.
It's a smiting kitten.
Fine.
No Schrodinger's. Okay.
I get it.
Rage
Schroding had a
moving.
cat. I guess
minus
it's like a
1.
kitten. Is
AC
alive or is it
23?
dead?
What are you attacking, Mark? The fungus. You're like, shut up.
The fungus, yeah.
Okay. All right.
The babies.
The shrieking fungus is an AC of 14.
All right. Well, it hits. Double check the damage. Yep. 18 points of damage.
Oh, you slice through it like butter. You slice it in half. It stops screaming really loudly. A big top part of it kind of sloshes off to the ground. It makes a giant mess. You kill
And
it.
yeah, it's a max damage hit.
18 damage. Sorry, minus 7. You slice off enough of it that it stops moving.
Don't you have a... Do you punch it?
No, it's a pick.
Oh.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. You basically hit your pick into it a bunch of times and it's all
Yeah.
mushy. It stops shrieking.
Max damage, though? Do you get
Yeah, sure. People appreciate the mush that you're making out of the mushroom.
20?
All right. Snowbeard is helping your team. They're cheering.
Yay. They like us. Stop throwing shit at me, kids. Stop throwing shit at me.
Oh, wait, do I take a -1 for... on my combat performance checks?
No.
Okay, then still...
Uh,
It's not 20 anyway.
fungi. You don't like how the fact that these funguses are moving towards you with their tentacles spread out. They move at 10. I believe these ones move at 5. And then, can they reach? Oh yeah, the tentacles can reach! One of these tentacles flipping out towards Snowbeard. He's like, what's going on? The tentacle...
Not unless the halfling do not.
All right, the violet fungus
be
is trying to touch you.
useless.
It's trying to slap you with the tentacle. They're whipping around violently. AC 6.
Nope.
Okay. They're not. They're like whipping noise, but these ones are definitely like multiple kettles amplified screaming. All right, so you're in a vile room with a vile dwarf. It's almost like this is Snowbeard's room. Azragal
Hey, Azzy.
is going to take a 5-foot step back to blow away Barak Tarn with his acid bolt. Nat 1
Yes, shoot yourself in the face.
would have hit.
I have you now.
I have you know. Ugh.
Oh, Ugg's going to charge forward, murder this.
Okay, with his pole arm. Ah! This is just the warm-up fight to the real fights.
AC 26.
These little kobolds, they're just so fragile.
11 damage.
Knocking this kobold out with your pole arm, you overextended and hit him with the shaft just below the blade of the bardiche, knocking the kobold out with a horrible crack over its head. I think that takes care of them. You get another d20 roll. See if the crowd likes it.
Oh, sorry.
You have whistle.
I was just looking something up.
No,
Yeah, no.
the crowd's seen it, been there, done that. All right, the baby Vyvern. The baby Vyvern. They move at 20 or 60 poor. So basically, they scamper to this side of the room. That is one move.
Medium-sized babies, what the fuck?
Well, if an elephant gives birth, you might not want to stand under it. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
And then their second movement. That's 10, 15. Oh, I can see a little halfling around the corner, Snowbeard in with the funny-smelling guys. So 1 is little guy, 2 is big guy. 2 is big guy. And these guys finish their movement. There. Crawly things. All right.
You disgusting sounds.
Crawly things coming out to the north. Insectoid tentacle monsters.
Oh, God.
Stygian soldiers. Oh, they're gonna surround this asshole. He's part of our lot. While he's not as annoying as Amicles, he tried to heal us. Yeah, they're not like turning on him. These soldiers are going to move up and throw their torches at Azragal at the same time these guys are moving in. So improvised weapons are basically at +0. No, they miss. Throwing their torches. These guys come in with their torch and swords in their hands, and they're swinging. AC 19. It's not too bad. Where is Azragal? Azragal is that guy.
You look like a man.
He looked like a not a very dexterous man. He just got tagged with a longsword. All right, 1d8 +2. 5 becomes 4 damage. Too many of you. This isn't fair. Sam?
Hey, Barrack. I gotta save fucking Snowbeard. This is bullshit. You get him. Yell if you need help. Fuck. Sam is gonna go over here and start fighting wyverns.
Okay. The wyverns raise their wings back and they're crawling along the ground. Right. They're awkward creatures, but they have stings and bites and claws and wings and oh my.
Fighting defensively and power attacking. One attack.
Yeah! The crowd's cheering as you go running in to fight the wyvern.
AC 12 is not very good.
No, you pulls back away from you. You actually touched it. Like, you made contact with its rubbery hide.
Oh, I know how to get you! You're like the barn!
Which one did you hit? This one or this one?
The one closer to Snowbeard. He's trying to...
Okay. He's trying to help. The audience going nuts. Yeah.
These ones don't have, like, auras around them, right?
Okay, what they're going to do is drop this stone so these creatures can't go back. Whoops, I can't move that on my DM view. They're going to drop this stone so the crawlies can't go back inside their room. They aren't going to drop any of these stones because, cutting Snowbeard off so Sam fights 3 at once with friendly, that would be really mean. I think they're good. And there's melee going on here, melee going on here. You notice the crowd going, come on, get into it! Get in there!
Oh, you're gonna get booed to the south if you're not careful. Well, you're helpful. I mean,
they've decided that they're gonna open up this block.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
And you can hear like some roaring, some like.
Okay. All right.
Oh, it sounds pretty big in there, says Roger.
All right. Let it come to us. We'll flank it when it gets here.
Kobolds.
Edward, come back.
They're closing the way with the kobolds. The kobolds are trying to run by this creature, and it's got reach, so it gets an AOO. It snacks on one of the kobolds. Oops.
wait a sec. Wasn't I supposed to... it must be the big scary thing. Jawbone over there.
You guys can hear that. You can hear you guys to the south, whereas there's a whole other crazy battle going off to the side here. Arlen, what are you doing? You wheeling into the darkness, man?
Arlen wants to see what the fuck's up. Take 10 feet. I have him at 20 foot, right? What do I see?
That's a good question.
Excuse me? What was that? Okay. Oh, it's a treasure chest. It's a screaming treasure chest.
It's a mimic.
Yeah, you can see this shit-filled room. You notice that there's a bunch of like garbage and like a steaming pile of shit filled with bones. And how far does your light go? 80 feet? Yeah, you can actually see the edge of the troll from here. There's a troll snacking on a kobold. Like he's just finished.
Oh. He's
just ripping the kobold's head off in his mouth and is chomping on it. Because you brought light around the corner, his head turns. He's looking your way.
That was one. the next move that he has is get his ass back over here.
Wheeling his way back out of the room. Cool.
It's a troll, boys.
Roger.
We're gonna ambush
All
it
right.
here.
Yeah, come on. Never fought a troll before.
You don't want to. Back up a bit.
Actually, Roger has knowledge nature, I think.
How big was it again, Marty? Was it large?
Give me a d20 roll for knowledge for Roger.
Okay. Was it large sized?
It's
I think
large.
it is, right?
Yeah.
6.
He adds 6. I think we need to use fire against it.
Who the fuck's got fire?
Do not worry, I got fire. I can put it on my scimitar. Roger, what's Roger doing?
Pick up more bolts because it's.
I
Yeah,
can
okay.
make-
He's now scooping up more bolts. Give you another d3.
I'll make your crossbow magical.
Can you
We'll
make it
fight it.
fiery?
No, I can't.
All right,
14 bolts. That should be enough to kill a
cool.
troll.
Barrack Tarn, the newly minted Barrack Tarn.
They block the path. Does Azragal have anything in his hands?
He has a dagger in his hands, I think.
Okay, does Barrack Tarn fear him? Move into like the flank position and
Is it a dagger? Really? He just has a. Yeah, he's got a dagger. No, he does not fear the dagger.
all right, move
He
around to
don't
here.
fear the dagger.
Commits
He-
the
He will roll a acrobatics check because
Dracula.
he's a monk. He rolls a 26. He takes no AOO.
He just whoop,
Yep.
whoop. Hey, buddy. Whatcha?
And then he will get a flanking punch. He will use a stunning fist. Somebody want to roll a d20 and add with the flank 8.
11. He rolls like Sam.
he tries. He tumbles around him and then tries to punch. And basically, this guy's going to get surrounded.
Fucking Lemmy. Nimmy.
Edward is going to cast produce flame on his sword. It is a good troll fighting weapon, and he will move.
Produce flame is normally in your hand, but it's a touch spell.
It's a touch spell.
Cool.
It's the way he was cauterizing heads of the Hydra.
Cool.
I think we can take it. Edward moves up. The loping thing drops the body of the kobold warrior as a free action. 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet as it's squeezing through these smaller doorways. And then is standing over the box that contains a axe with a healing potion tied to it.
He turns and smashes a full round action.
No, he doesn't do that.
All right.
Snowbeard.
Attacking at the door. Attacking at the doorway. He won't have enough. He won't be able to get through where I hit us really well. Fucking troll.
Vyvern. They're all cheering Vyvern.
Into the wyvern.
Okay. It hisses at you.
Yeah, get him! Come on! Get him, Snowbeard!
Yeah, AC 28.
Oh yeah, you come up underneath. You come up underneath the thing, and your pick hits it, it's slicing through. It's rather thick scale.
Good ugly dwarf. Good ugly dwarf.
15 damage.
Ooh.
Ooh. It does not bloody the wyvern.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
It was going to attack Sam because Sam came up and attacked it, but oh no, it's definitely going to attack Snowbeard now. They've got eager claws, jaws, and deadly stings. The fungoids.
Ah.
That one only has to 5-foot step, which means it can full round. And this one is moving full round this way. And this one is double moving like that.
Oh, it's disgusting. It stinks in there.
All right, 4 attacks at +4.
What are the tentacle things?
There's a flank.
Ama.
AC 12, AC 15, AC 8, and AC 14.
No.
Hitting the back of your armor. You're lucky, because getting hit by these things sucks. Azragal is in a bad place. He is going to take an AOO to move away from each of the
3
soldiers.
guys. 3, get him, hit him, punch him. Beat his ass.
Oh, no. Not a critical miss. And then our punching
AC
paladin.
17 hit?
Oh, shit. It did.
He's one of those con-based bullshit characters, isn't he?
Yep.
Sayana, Boomer, something.
No,
something.
Beric Tarn with his flanking punch. Misses. Alright, then he sends an acid bolt at Beric Tarn. Touch AC. Missing. +6. Yeah. Splashes along the side of the wall, and he still doesn't know that acid can't harm Beric Tarn. At least, not that amount.
You don't got knowledge. Arcane, do you? Neither do I.
Alright.
Nobody knows shit.
He's struggling to try to get back. Ugh. Shut the stone door behind Sam. Yeah, they're friendly right now towards Sam, so they're not going to do something bad yet.
Ugh, you think you can catch that
If they were
thing and
unfriendly,
flip it?
I would have listened to that. So...
Ugh, you think you can flip that big thing?
Flip the big thing.
Catch it, just grapple it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait around the corner. Wait, no. He says, wait over here. Wait over here for it.
Don't get separated with. Don't feed Ugg to the troll.
All right, actually, yeah, good point. We'll just fight it here. We'll fight it here. Fuck it. We'll fight it here.
Okay, Ugg goes and does the first thing that you asked into the corner.
Yeah.
Baby wyverns. Oh, no.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, no. All right. These things are basically wyverns with the young, simple template applied.
The puffed wyverns.
First, it is a stinger on Snowbeard. AC 18.
That good stuff.
You're muted, Mark.
You're muted. I think mutagen saves him, but
18 misses.
Okay, then there's a bite.
You guys have high ACs. My God.
15. And then there are 2 crappy wing attacks. It's trying to stab you with the little nails at the end of its would-be hands. AC 15 and AC 5. It's climbing up the side of him, trying to attack. There's this thing behind Snowbeard whipping. The crowd is going crazy. They love the fact that you're able to fight this thing. Sam, you've got a baby wyvern that's in your face.
you're rolling for 20s, so you can just roll it all at once. It's AC 27.
Okay, so that's 4 attacks. Okay. It doesn't move optimally because they're pretty dumb, which means that this one's coming in and incurs an AOO in order to attack Sam.
Alright, punch it! Punch it so good! AC 15!
Nope, it manages to keep away from it. You do make physical contact, however, but its big, thick, rubbery skin isn't. You aren't able to punch through it to do any damage.
You're kind of a cute one! Oh god!
it came in. Oh, it's going to come in with its stinger. And misses. It's kind of doing that. You're stepping back from it as you try to pudge.